Welcome to this episode of Robert's Creative Chronicles. So today we'll be solving this question, which states that solve the non-homogeneous differential equation. This is the non-homogeneous differential equation. So solution. Then this equation is in a non-homogeneous equation form. This equation is already in a non-homogeneous differential equation form, which is given by the y over the x is equals to ax plus by plus c over ex plus fy plus g. So any equation of this form is called a non-homogeneous differential equation, where a, b, c, e, f, g are all constants. This equation can be solved by reducing this equation to a homogeneous equation. By making this substitution, we're going to substitute x is equals to x plus alpha, and this y is equals to y plus beta. This is the two substitutions we're going to make it a homogeneous equation, to reduce it to a homogeneous equation, such that this dy now becomes, and the x becomes so now we will substitute this into this equation, but this equation is the same thing as this, so we're going to make this substitution into this equation so that we will find alpha and beta. But note that if a over e is equal to b over f, we will not be able to find alpha. We will not be able to find uniquely alpha and beta. So a over e is what? 2 over 2 is 1, and negative b, and b over f is negative 5 over 4. So they are not identical. So we can solve uniquely. We can solve uniquely for alpha and beta. But if this a over e, a divided by e, was equal to b divided by f, we will not be able to solve uniquely for alpha and beta. So these ratios must not be the same. If not, we won't be able to solve uniquely for alpha and beta. So we have to keep in mind that a over e must not equal b over f. A over e must not equal b over f. Because if this ratios, this a over e and this is b over f, this is a over e, this is b over f. Because if these ratios are equal, it means that the equations we are going to get after we substitute these two things into this equation, those two equations for us to find alpha and beta, the equations are not independent, and so we cannot solve uniquely for alpha and beta. Those equations, when I substitute, I'll show you the equations. So we can proceed. Now we will substitute this into the original equation. So this becomes, instead of dy to become d capital letter Y over d capital letter X is equal to what? 2 x plus alpha plus b y plus beta, but b is what? B is negative 5. So here we'll write negative 5. So now it's negative 5. Here negative 5. So it's negative 5y plus b plus 3 divided by, this is 2x plus alpha plus 4y plus beta minus 6. Now we open this bracket, so it becomes dy over dx is equals to what? This becomes 2x, but we'll put all variables of x and y in one place. So this becomes 2x minus 5y plus 2 alpha minus 5 beta plus 3 divided by 2x plus 4y here, then plus 2 alpha plus 4 beta minus 6. So now we will find alpha and beta by setting this constant equals to 0 and this constant also equals to 0. So we will say 2 alpha minus 5 beta plus 3, we'll set it to 0. Also the second one, 2 alpha plus 4 beta minus 6 is equal to 0. So we'll set this 2 to 0. So I will find alpha and beta. And now this whole place is 0, this whole place is 0. So equation 1 now, this first equation, we'll call this equation 1. So this equation 1 can be expressed in terms of 2x minus 5y and 2x plus 4y without this side added to it. So this has now become a homogeneous equation. But let's find alpha and beta first. So alpha and beta, now in this one, let us use elimination method to solve these two simultaneous equations. This one, let it be equation 2. This one, let it be equation 3. So we can use substitution method. Let's subtract this minus this. Let's use elimination method to eliminate alpha first. So this becomes 0. This minus this is what? Negative 5, negative 4. Negative 5, negative 4 is what? Negative 9 beta. Negative 6 is 6. So 6 plus 3 is what? Is 9. So it will be plus 9 is equals to 0. So we'll take this one to the other side. This becomes 9 beta is equals to 9. So beta is what? 9 over 9, which is 1. So beta is 1. Then we can substitute it in maybe equation 1. We can substitute beta in equation 2. When we substitute beta in equation 2, we'll get what? 2 alpha minus 5 times 1 plus 3 is equals to 0. 2 alpha, this is negative 5 plus 3. That's 3 minus 5 is what? Is minus 2 is equals to 0. So this becomes 2 alpha is equals to 2. Alpha is also equals to 1. Now, alpha is equals to 1, beta is equals to 1. We have solved for alpha and beta. Now, back to what I was saying. If the ratio A over E was equal to B over F, that is the ratio of 2 over 2. 2 over 2 was equal to ratio of minus 5 over 4. In this one, basically this one is 1, this one is minus 5 over 4. So it's not equal. So if it were equal, then these two equations 2 and 3, will not, that means these two equations are not independent and so cannot be solved uniquely for alpha and beta. So there will be a problem. If they are not equal, we won't be able to find alpha and beta uniquely. And to solve something uniquely means to find one answer for that. maybe alpha is 1 here, so it is unique. The value of alpha is unique. There's no maybe plus minus 1 or plus 1. That's when it's not unique, but each value is one value, so it's unique. That's the meaning of to find something unique. So back to now, this equation 1 now can now be expressed in terms of only x and y. This one. So since this one is equated to 0, this one is equated to 0, we will take dy over dx is equal to 2x minus 5y over 2x plus 4y. This will now be our equation 4. And this equation 4 is homogeneous. So I'll write homogeneous. So equation 4 is homogeneous. Now let me show you a little trick. This is the 2x minus 5y over 2x plus 4y. You see that it's actually the same as this contact, as this 2x minus 5y over 2x plus y, only that this y is capital, this x is capital, this y is capital, this x is capital, and then we do not add this. And also these two equations, you can see that this 2 alpha minus 5 beta plus 3 is the same, has the same 2 minus 5 3, and also the down one 2 4 minus 6, 2 4 minus 6. So because what we are substituting has positive, the signs will not change. So most textbooks usually ignore this first and second step, because they know that anyhow it will still give you the same answer. The signs will not change. So if you even see this one, you can form two simultaneous equations directly by saying 2, you change x to alpha, minus 5, you change y to beta, plus 3 is equal to 0. Then 2 alpha plus 4 beta minus 6 is equal to 0. Then when you want to write the homogeneous equation, you change here to capital, and you remove these two. No, that's what most textbooks do, because they already know that the substitution is positive. It will not change the sign to how it will have the same values as this, as you can see here and here. So that's it. But I'm trying to show you the full procedure. This is the actual procedure. So now this is homogeneous. Now we can solve this like a homogeneous equation. So now we'll make the substitution. Y is equal to Vx. Before it was small letter y is equal to small letter v times small letter x. But now this one, y is capital, now x is capital. So now this will be our equation 5. And we'll find the derivative as we have done before. When solving homogeneous equations. So to be dy over dx is equal to v plus x, the v over dx. Here we find the derivative of vx using product rule. We find the derivative of x, it becomes v, because the derivative of x is 1, plus now we find the derivative of v, which is the v over dx. We're not going to write any value for the derivative. We're going to write just the v over the x as the derivative of v. So now this will be our equation 6. Now you know that we will substitute 5 and 6 into 4. So anywhere we see y, we put this. Anywhere we see dy over dx, we put this. So now we are going to substitute equation 5 and 6 into 4. Here is 5 and 6. We are going to put it into this 4. So now 4 becomes dy over dx is equals to then 2x minus 5y. Y now will be 5 vx over what? Y is now 5. Y is now 5vx over 2 times 2x plus 4vx. So it will be 2x plus 4vx. Now dy dx is what? Dy dx is v plus x dv over dx. So we'll write it. You can even write it here. You can write this equals to, since dy dx, that means dy dx equals to also p plus x v over what? Over dx. So now we can remove this dy over dx. It now becomes v plus x dv over dx is equals to this 2x minus 5vx over 2x plus 4vx. Now we can factor out x here. It will be v plus x v over dx equals to x 2 minus 5v over x 2 plus 4v. So now this x will cancel this x. So it becomes what? V plus x v over dx is equals to 2 minus 5v over 2 plus 4v. You can take this v to the other side. It becomes x to v over dx equals to 2 minus 5v over 2 plus 4v minus v. Then the LCM is 2 plus 4v. So it will be x to v over dx is equals to 2 plus 4v over, this also will be 2 minus 5v minus then v times this, it will be 2v. It will be minus v times 2 is minus 2v. Then minus v times 4v is what? Minus 4v squared. Then it will be x dv over dx is equals to what? This is minus 7v. So it will be 2 minus 7v minus 4v squared over 2 plus 4v. Then now we'll take the reciprocal or the inverse of both sides. So it becomes 2x over x dv equals to 2 plus 4v over 2 minus 7v minus 4v squared. Then we'll bring this dv here to be dx over x equals to 2 plus 4v over 2 minus 7v minus 4v squared, then the v. So now we can take this term back to the left hand side with this. So it will become x over x is equals to, need to be minus. So it becomes dx over x minus this 2 plus 4v over 2 minus 7v minus 4v squared. The v is equals to 0. Now we can find all the integral. We'll find the integral of this, the integral of this, and the integral of 0. So the integral of this is ring x. So this will be ring x minus, before we find the integral of this one, we have to decompose it into a partial fraction before we can find the integral. Let's decompose it. So this term, we have to express it as a partial fraction. So it will be 2 plus 4v over 2 minus 7v minus 4v squared. But this, we have to factorize this. 2 times minus 4v squared is what? Is minus 8v squared. We have to look for two expressions that will multiply to give us this, and the sum will give us minus 7v. So they are minus v and 8v. So this one, if you multiply them together, you get minus 8v squared, and minus v is what? Is 7. Okay, that means this will be positive. This will be the one that carries the positive, and this one will carry negative. So our 1 minus 8 is what? Is minus 7. So you have to look for two expressions that the sum, that the product will give you minus 8v squared, and the sum will give you minus 7v. So v minus 8v will give us minus 7v. We can express the denominator as 2 minus 8v plus v minus 4v squared. So it becomes what? 2 is 1 minus 4v plus 1. Okay, here we can factorize v here, so plus v 1 minus 4v. So this, then we'll factorize 1 minus 4v from here. We'll get 1 minus 4v, then 2 plus v. So this is the downward expression. So now we can express this as this: 2 plus 4v over 1 minus 4v, 2 plus v. So this is 2 plus 4v over 1 minus 4v, 2 plus v. So now we can say the partial fraction will be a over 1 minus 4v plus b over what? b over 2 plus v. So now let's use the elimination method to find a and b. So we'll times 2 by this term, so we'll get 2 plus 4v is equals to 8, 2 plus v plus b 1 minus 4v. Then we'll set 2 plus v equals to 0. When we set this equals to 0, v will be equals to negative 2. So we'll substitute negative 2 into this as v. So this one will cancel. We will find b here. So it will be 2 plus 4 times negative 2. This will give us 0. So equals to b 1 minus 4 times negative 2. So 1 minus 4 times negative 2 is 9. So this is what? Is 9b. Then this is 2 plus, it will be 2 minus 8. So 2 minus 8 is minus 6. This minus 6. So b is equals to what? Is minus 6 over 9, which is equals to minus 2 over 3. Because 3 will enter this one 2 times and 3 will enter 9 3 times. Then the second one will set 1 minus 4v equals to 0. So v now, 4v will be equals to 1. So v will be equal to 1 over 4. So here we'll set v equals to 1 over 4. We set v equals to 1 over 4 here, it will become 1 minus 1, which is 0. So b is 0 here. So it will be 2 plus 4 times 1 over 4 equals to 2 plus 4 times 1 over 4 is equal to a 2 plus 1 over 4 equals to a 2 plus 1 over 4. So now this is already 1. 4 over 4 is 1. So it will be 2 plus 1, which is 3. Then this is 2 plus 1 over 4. 9 over 4. Well, this is 9 over 4a. So now 4 times 3 is what? 12. 12 is equals to 9a. So a will be equals to 12 over 9, which is what? Which is 4 over 3. So a is equals to 12 over 9, which is equals to what? 4 over 3. Because 3 enter 12 4 times and 3 enter 9 3 times. So it's 4 over 3. So now a is equals to what? 4 over 3. And b is equals to what? Minus 2 over 3. So now a is 4 over 3 and b is what? Minus 2 over 3. So now we'll substitute this back into the original partial fractions. So this one will be 4 over 3 divided by 1 minus 4v. So if you say 4 over 3 divided by this, it will be 4 over 3, 1 minus 4v. Then the second one, because when 4 over 3 is dividing this term, you times it by 1 over that term. So this one will come under it and it will become this. Then there's minus here, so it will be minus what? Minus 2 over 3, 2 plus v. So this is the term. This is what the term will give us. And if you work this term, if you solve this term, you should get back this term, this original term. So now this one has been expressed in terms of this partial fraction. 4 over 3, 1 minus 4v minus 2 over 3, 2 plus v. So this is the term we are going to integrate now. Now let's go and integrate this. So now this is the term. We can write it here to be integral of what? 4 over 3, 1 minus 4v minus 2 over 3, 2 plus v. The v is equals to integral of 0. Now we can open this bracket and find the integral of these two terms. So now we open the bracket. And find the integral. So this becomes what? In x. Then minus, we'll open the bracket with minus. You know there's a minus here. So minus will times by this. It also times by this. It will be minus integral of 4 over 3, 1 minus 4v, the v, then minus times minus is plus, plus 2, the v over 3, 2 plus v, then integral equals to integral of 0. So now this becomes in x, we'll factor out the constant 4 over 3, integral of 1 over 1 minus 4v, the v, plus, we'll factor out 2 over 3, is 2 over 3, 2 over 3, integral of 1 over 2 plus v, the v, is equal to what? Integral of 0. So now, in x minus 4 over 3, the integral of this is in 1 minus 4v plus 2 over 3, in the integral of 1 over 2 plus v is what? In 2 plus v. in 2 plus v. Then the integral of 0 is what? It's a constant, c. So this is it. So this is the expression. This will be our equation 7. The last equation we did was 6. So this will be our equation 7. So this expression will be our equation 7. Now, from equation 5, you can see that y is equal to vx. Now, from this expression, v will be equal to y over x. So anywhere we see v, we'll put it as y over x, because we want our equation to be in terms of x and y only. So we'll say substitute equation 5 into 7. And this is equation 5. So now anywhere we see v, we'll put y over x. So the expression will now become in x minus 4 over 3 in 1 minus 4 y over x plus 2 over 3 in 2 plus y over x equals to c. So now this is our final answer. You can leave it like this, or if you want, you can go further as to take the exponent of both sides. So that this ring will cancel. Then this exponent of c will be your a. So anyhow, but this is also the final answer. So I hope you understood this episode. If you have any question, feel free to contact me using my WhatsApp or email written in the description below, or you can write them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified as soon as I drop a new video. Thanks.